Hello, everyone. Good morning. Okay, there we go. I mentioned this on the last stream, but I adjusted the volume of my mic, so I should sound louder. Hopefully not too loud, just so you know. I adjusted the volume of the background music as well, so it should sound about the same as last time. And yeah, in a couple minutes, I'm gonna listen into the town hall. Well, maybe it's a little too loud. There we go. But yeah, in a couple minutes, I'm gonna listen into the town hall, and then I'm just gonna chill here and wait for the competition to end. It actually disconnected a couple minutes ago, but I left this running all night and then all day the first day. I'm doing 188 sushi builds per hour, so it is doing good. I tweaked it as much as I wanted to, I guess. My goal was to tweak it to between 190 to 200 sushi builds per hour, so I got to that point. We're very close to that. It wouldn't really have made a difference to my prize, in my opinion, as I figured. Right now, I am in top 100, 77th place. If I wouldn't have made any adjustments, I don't know how accurate this is, but I think I still would have been top 100. Actually, maybe not. Well, whatever. I'm top 100. That's where I'm at right now. Yeah, how's everyone doing? I see Salad. Happy slide day, or not so happy because of the slide. It's unavoidable. It's gonna happen. Davidson Moraes, hello. Ibuka, hello. Yeah, mic sounds louder, but it's okay if normal speak. Yelling would hurt ears probably. Well, it shouldn't. Audio is crisp. Cool. I didn't make any more changes to this off stream. I could have, but I didn't want to keep making changes to this. I'm like, yeah, it probably won't matter. Yeah, how did everybody do on their builds? And if you followed my no NFT build, did you manage to make any additional improvements? There was a couple things with the no NFT build that was pointed out. I could have spent more time on it, I know. I think there was two wild net fishing that didn't even have the full passive energy. But also they weren't even necessary. Yo, good morning. Tweese, hello. I do have the town hall pulled up, so once that starts, should be hearing from it. For those of you who didn't watch ahead of the game yesterday, what's her name? Anita, I believe. She did confirm that the last week of May Mayhem is going to be stack box meta, which damn, that one's gonna be tough. That's why some of us were talking about stack boxes yesterday on my Discord. Yeah, Budget says, good morning, friend. Looking forward to Mayhem info. Hopefully we do get more info today. Like, we want to know what exactly the reward structure is. Like, I mentioned this Tuesday, but Farmer Michelle said that it's not going to be any major rewards. So I'm not exactly sure if it's going to be the same reward structure or slightly higher, or they're still thinking about it. I don't know. Davidson, without NFC, I got 90 per hour. That's very good. Yeah, I did say somewhere close to 100 per hour, I believe would be possible without NFTs. But 90 is very close to that. I'll leave that there. Not accurate. Yeah, and then I ended up overproducing seaweed as well. Next meta is going to be throw pillows. They are going to talk more about that in the town hall, which should be starting up soon. Should hear that trailer play in a bit. I partially updated the Townstar playbook with the throw pillow info. It's gonna be a very easy meta, like a chill one. I'm glad we're getting an easy one after doing sushi boats. It's basically gonna be like uniform meta. That's why I believe that's why it's easy. It's been a while since we did uniforms at least. Oh, you're not going to be able to see it, but yeah, it's on the Townstar playbook. Throw pillows, crafted in the art and decor shop. You need 2 cotton yarn, 2 wool yarn, and 8 cotton to craft it. All right, but for now, I'll leave it on here. I was trying to practice it yesterday. We can't actually craft it yet because we have to wait on the update. But I was at least trying to get a feel of how much wool and cotton I can make. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to finish that one. My sister did submit her artwork. Oh yeah, they should be talking about that in the town hall too. How to, because the voting process starts for that today. I did see a lot of people submitted artwork for it. More people than I thought would, is what I mean. I only thought like maybe 20 people would do it. Hi Vez, hello. Davidson, took me 23 hours to put together the layout because of the job. Yeah, I figured it would take all day.
They say life on the farm is hard but honest work. But in Common Ground World, we farm for a greater cause, saving the planet one soil patch at a time. Build an eco-friendly town, leveraging regenerative agriculture and recover valuable soil. Compete in weekly competitions to earn great prizes.
It's fine, hello. Yo, I don't think they like my stick figures.
And your fellow farmers. Eager to learn more? Well, head on over to Gala Games and start playing now.
Yeah, if I were to have drawn something, it'd probably be stick figures too, Joe.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Good
everyone.
morning.
Good morning,
Friday.
everyone.
Happy Friday.
Let me know how the audio sounds,
Any
but it should
surprise?
sound fine.
Hey, Riette. Hey, Farmer Michelle.
Hey.
Hi, Volcron.
It is
Friday.
Friday. It is April 26th. Welcome, everybody who's listening. If you're on Discord or you're on YouTube, good morning. We just linked to YouTube from Discord. And if you're on YouTube and you want to get these updates, click like and subscribe and turn on notifications. So that way you don't have to ask us when we're starting this stuff. And also, it's a cool show.
The same time every week.
I think so
I get
too.
to be with you three. So, yeah, well, good morning. Let's see who we got. Usual peoples, Dubstep Rod. We got Buy High, Sell Lows. With our first live question of the day, we got that ready to address. We got Lazy Lumberjack, Vulture, Pixie Dust,
Almost
Dubstep
equal.
Rod.
Rather quiet.
I already said Dubstep, sorry. Hey now.
She said my name twice.
ISPAS02. Okay. Got a meta question.
I'm messing with the
thing.
volume.
NFT
My bad.
Madness from NLO.
Right there.
Hey everybody. And Nacho G. Where's the captain today? Let me see.
I haven't
There's
seen him
Willy
this morning.
Bank. Yeah.
Oh, actually, hold on.
Well, I hope
Right
that
there.
all of our regulars are able to
Full
make
volume.
it. Hey, LV Postman, Edie Lug, Zotown.
Oh,
Drew.
I know what it is.
Y'all were just lurking. Oh, Dash Rip Rock. Hey, man. All right. Well,
Okay. I know what it
let's
was. I had
see.
YouTube's
For those
volume
of
down.
you who are new to it,
I don't
we've been
even
doing
have
this
it all
for
the way up.
almost 2 years now.
Let me know how that sounds.
Weekly,
If not, I
keeping
can
you up
turn
to
it up
date
more.
and talking about development as well as future development.
I always
features,
mess with
answering any
YouTube's
live
volume.
questions. We have a form that you can fill out. And this is something that if you're like, oh, shoot, I missed it or whatever, and you want us to address it next week when we're talking, just fill
how
out
about
the
that?
questionnaire. I'll link it in Discord right now. and we will read that. We read it the day before
Okay.
we do this town
Oh,
hall.
maybe it's a little too loud now.
and
Hopefully
we,
not.
we
My
answer every
bad,
question.
guys.
If they're repeats, of course, we combine them. So let's see. We have the YouTube video linked, and we've got that. Farmer Michelle, could you start us off with some rewards talk?
Yeah, some rewards
we're
went out.
getting the
I believe they
info?
went out right on
Oh, no.
Monday, which was awesome.
That's
this week.
rewards
That was
that went
for
out.
last week's event, the Red Lamp
Okay,
event,
great.
which I hope everybody enjoyed. I enjoyed it quite a bit. The document has also been updated. That's right in the
Yeah, not Harsha.
FAQs.
We'll find
There's a
out what
link
the
for it
nonsense
if you don't know
is.
where it is, but that's right there as well. And that's all I've got for rewards.
Nice. Alrighty. Now,
Oh,
last week,
CMTR 200
there was
sushi
a lot of
votes
talk
per
about the
hour,
Earth Day
huh?
art contest. And Ninja Surprise, how did that go?
I finished my
It's
build
going
quick, though.
really good, actually. I'm really surprised by how many of you of the community really turned out and was doing some really interesting some really interesting art pieces. I've seen everything from some drawing, some coloring, some like collages.
Vinny,
You guys have been doing a
hello.
really awesome job, and I just want to say thank you to everybody for participating. And yeah, I know Rian saw some of the pieces, and he really was impressed by the artistic talents of you guys. So, I just wanted to say that if you guys participated in, if you guys participated and submitted an art piece, you guys were rewarded a pretty good amount of Zealy XP. So hopefully that gets you guys up into the rankings to earn an NFT for the
Yeah,
month.
that's good.
To
get a head start
we're
on
going to be
Zealy.
opening up.
I don't
the
even check
voting.
Zealy
So the
anymore, to
submissions
be honest.
closed yesterday around 12 p.m. PST, and we're going to be opening up the
Probably should.
voting in Discord around at the same time, 12 p.m. PST. So pretty much the directions are pretty simple. You're just going to have to pretty much just join. I believe it was a channel, Farmer Michelle, that they're going to see all the art pieces there and they can vote in the channel.
It's hidden right now.
Yep, I made a fresh Discord channel. It'll be there temporarily for the weekend or whatever until voting ends. It's hidden right now, so you can't see it, but I did have it open last night, and I was showing some people to make sure that worked properly. So it'll be there. You can scroll through, see all the submissions, and just emoji react to the ones you like.
Awesome. So yeah, basically you're just gonna have to do that. You're gonna, and that's how you're gonna cast your vote. Is going to be through emojis. And then we're going to have the voting is going to be open throughout the weekend, and then come on Monday, we're going to announce the winner. We're going to close the voting around 12 p.m. PST again, and then we're going to announce the winners. And there's going to be 5 winners, and they're going to receive the natural energy plant, I believe it was around.
Pretty good NFT.
Yes, correct. The natural energy plant.
Yes, as the reward. So, check out the really
This
awesome.
one.
Check out the artwork that the community worked on. A
Right
lot of
here.
it was really great. If you wanted to, right now, you could also check it out on Twitter. We did a lot of retweeting throughout the competition, so you can get a little sneak peek there and get an idea of who you'd like to vote for. So, voting's going to be opening up in a couple of hours. So, yeah, be sure to check it out.
Yeah, as soon as that channel is open to the public, I will make an announcement. I'll link it right there. It'll have all the details right in the announcement.
Oh my gosh. I love that you specified that this has to be non-digital. And the first one, the one that LV Postman just shared, it's so beautiful. How inspiring. That is really awesome. How fun. Farmer Michelle, do you have any warnings for our
Almost
players
all of them
about
look cool.
anything to be
Yeah, I
careful
agree.
of, maybe?
I'm not going to say all of them because then I'd be
Everybody should
lying,
always be
but
careful
almost all of them
scammers.
look
I know I
cool.
did get a couple of DMs just this weekend and earlier this week of people pretending to be me and other people sending the messages to me saying that people were pretending to be me. So be on the lookout. I'm never going to send you a direct message first. It's never going to happen. If you think that you're talking to me and you're not super sure, feel free to tag me right in the Discord also, and I will respond right in the Discord. That way you know it's definitely me that you're talking to. I'll never be mad about that. You can always do that. Be careful from anyone on the team. No one's ever going to send you a DM. If you're in Google and you're looking for the game, don't just click the first Google link. Make sure that you know exactly where you're going. Your best bet is to just bookmark the Gala Games website.
Agreed.
There are scam links out there and Google ads. I don't know why they let that happen, but they do. So just be careful if you're clicking links.
Somebody got a message from a scammer, and
don't give them any of your personal
they told me
information.
about
Don't
it,
tell
and
them
I
your
shared it
password.
on
Don't
the
give them
Gala Games Discord, and they got
anything.
banned.
Definitely don't give them your seed phrase.
So,
Those are the keys to your wallet. Hold those dear.
You're better off telling Gala staff, but like
That's all I got. Just be careful.
I
out
can
there.
forward it to a
Words of
moderator
wisdom.
or Gala staff as well.
I don't know anybody who could impersonate you, who has the mental fortitude to deal with the trials and tribulations of our some of the people. All right, game updates.
What's
Let's
that supposed
go.
to mean,
I'll
Bullcron?
go first. I'll talk about guilds a little bit. Of course, it's late,
Harshal. It's
but
the
that
legendary
happens
one.
sometimes in software. We have,
Natural energy
a
plant
couple
is
things
only
we've run into,
legendary.
but I'll give you a bit of an update
Natural
about that.
energy center
And then
is
just
the
a
rare
reminder
one.
for the rest of the year, our big plans are, of course, guilds, and then rolling immediately into daily challenges, which I know everybody's been wanting since we started these AMAs.
Immediately.
That's the plan
Interesting
after that.
wording.
And then we might have a couple things inserted before upgradable NFTs, a couple small features. I don't want to go into them now. When it's time to talk about those, Riant will probably mention them in a future town hall. For guilds, ongoing testing, we are now in
Hopefully
QA,
quality of life
and that's
changes.
exciting. They're finding the bugs. Fortunately, it's all been little stuff like if I open this panel, it doesn't work, or the wording here is weird, things like that. So that's a relief. That's nice to see. But we are out of primary development, and we're going through QA now, and we'll let you
Nice.
know
So it's
if
just being
there's
tested
gonna
right
be
now.
any more delays. I think
But
we're
I mean,
targeting
there might be
May
bugs.
10th. That's a Friday
Oh, May
as the
10th.
release.
Cool.
And we'll let you know if
All right,
that's
that's
gonna
in 2
take any
weeks.
longer. But yeah, I was playing it again
Assuming
last
nothing
night
goes
with all
wrong.
yesterday's changes.
Right.
It's looking pretty good. Let's see. First, I'll give you an example of some of the stuff we did. For the UI, there were fixes to the UI, like when you're leaving a guild. It was small stuff, like it was using the old guild name, not the new one. Like, oh, you sure you want to join, new guild? There was messaging that was missing when you go to the inbox area, and there was nothing to say. It was just a blank inbox. We're like, oh, we should tell the player, oh, you have nothing in your inbox. Let's see. And as you can tell, these are all kind of like boring little things, but we got to do them right before it goes live. The backend sometimes has errors that need to be passed along to the player, and not all of those were. So ideally, nobody hits
Yeah,
these in
major
production,
release
but it'd be
during
useful
May.
to
Like
see 'em if
last
they
year,
pop
it
up for support
was
reasons, right?
the
And
Godot engine.
oh, and there was a miscalculation on the number of items that you have available in your library. If you're wondering what the heck is the library, well, the whole feature basically is you have a node NFT, Townstar node NFT, right? And you're allowed to create a guild. As a guild leader, you can stick your NFTs in the guild library. As a member of the guild, you can check out those just like a library book and put them in your town. Easy peasy, right? It's a non-chain operation. It's pure game database. And you would expect that as the leader who stuck those NFTs in the town,
Yeah, like the
you no longer
video.
can
Thank
place
you.
those in
I also
ruins,
got to like the
right?
stream. I forget
So
to do that.
there, but we
No,
have
but
to
I
give you
almost
feedback.
usually
Like
do
if
it.
you have 10 paved roads and you stick 5 of them in the library, you still have 5 available. So the UI on that was a little, we felt like it was a little confusing and needed some improvements. Backend improved logging, improved guild ownership tracking. For as you imagine, we have to store the relationship between the node NFT that you
Who
own
would
as the
borrow
guild leader,
paved road
the guild that
NFTs?
it's related to, and the owner of that NFT itself. So
I'm just
if you
saying,
decide as a
I would
chain
rather
operation,
borrow
you're like,
something
oh, I'm
more
going to give this, I'm
useful.
going to grant this guild to my friend. You send it over. Nothing has to happen in our game database. It's just automatically that person's now the guild leader. So next time he logs in, he's like, hooray, you're the guild leader now. And then there were a couple network conversations between our client and all the types of servers that we have in the background. Those needed improved. So that's kind of the boring stuff. I have a couple visuals for you. The first one is if you try to send an invite, you want to invite members to the guild. And then if they already have an invite from you,
There already
that
has an
little
invite.
UI will pop
That's
up and
good.
say, hey. And then this visual also kind of gives you an idea of how like minimalist we're going for the UI, right? Because this is meant to be friendly for mobile, not just iPads, but tiny little iPhones too. Let's see. Oh, and other devices, I should say. No bias toward iPhone. Next visual I have here is, you have an inventory view when you're adding something to your guild library. And some of us have tons of NFTs, right? We play every month. Maybe you're awesome and you win some NFTs. And from here, there was a little bit of tweaks that needed updated.
Okay.
And we also needed to enable search from here. So
Right.
it's the same as any other inventory thing that when you click search and you type town, you can see it filtered out the other two. And it's only showing you this one. And then when you click add, it'll show up in your library and your guild members will be able to use it. So I hope that's a update for y'all about guilds. We're moving pretty hard on this and excited to see QA finally firing their rockets at us, however you want to say that. Up next, fixes.
What have
just
they
check.
been
The only thing I will
doing?
say about live fixes is just check our release notes. And that is it for the guild's dev update. Let's move on to May Mayhem talk with our resident celebrity Riant.
Thank you, Volkern.
New
Yeah,
info, hopefully.
May Mayhem is coming up. It will start around Monday 6th. And we have competitions, special competitions every week. 2 competitions with extended seats up to 2,500. One best of the best competition with 500 seats. And that competition in particular, if anybody who is able to sell 10 mirrors at least, which is the feature craft for the competition, will receive a turkey skin NFT on
This one
their
right here.
inventory after the competition ends.
Thanksgiving
We also
skin,
will
turkey
feature,
skin, same thing.
second batches of really awaited
Reduces egg craft
NFTs,
time by 1
the
second.
Green Forge, Hatchet Hank, Arcane Ring, and the Crystal Sanctum, and the rewards of 8 NFTs that we want to put up to speed with the rest of the best ones.
Reworks. Okay, guys,
So
he
really
said
looking forward to
reworks.
the event. It's going to be a really fun May Mayhem, and yeah, thank you for playing the game.
That's awesome.
I have all that
Riant.
information on my Discord as well.
Let's see. We have some
Same
Q&A.
info.
Actually, the first question is for you, Riant.
Yep.
This one's asking about light paper.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
All
what's
right.
up with that?
Light paper. So as we have said, it's kind of stuck within legal and leadership.
Light paper is stuck
We want
between
to put it out
legal and-
hopefully in May out because of 2 reasons. One, it's been already too long, right? And the second reason is that we want to have it out when we have daily challenges back. So it's going to be an effort that I'm going to be particularly insisting with our Gala teams.
Okay.
So I will make my best to get it out in May. And thank you for your patience as always. I know it's been really long.
Yeah. Well, it is important, right? So that's why it's going through legal and everything.
Yeah, reworks.
Okay, next one's also for you. Is there going to be any referral reward in this May Mayhem?
No.
Oh, I know. There are not going to be referral rewards this year for May Mayhem.
Okay, sounds fair.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, a player had a question about what do we earn for daily challenges? It used to be Town Coin. What is it now?
Right, now it's going to be dirt for completing daily challenges. Dirt and eventually soil, which is the on-chain version of dirt, will be used to upgrade NFTs in the future when the feature is released.
Nice. All right. Next one for you. You really are the celebrity.
Oh,
let's see.
I love it.
Are there any plans for rewards for new players or referrals? They're asking.
Well, as I just mentioned, no referrals this year, but for new players or any player actually, for the best of the best competition, every player that sells at least 10 mirrors, as I said, will get a turkey skin for free in their inventory. So everybody's welcome to participate in it, despite it being only 500 seats.
Oh, turkey skin, huh? Okay.
I wonder how many people will participate in that competition then. Knowing they won't get top 500.
Question for you again. This may be a little more detailed. How is the NFT upgrade system going to work?
Right. So far, the design is not closed as this is a Q3 feature. But in general, we'll release new NFTs which will have the capability to be upgraded up to level 20. You will be able to upgrade it and therefore upgrading their abilities by spending materials and dirt on them, or soil if we have that cryptocurrency by them. Those Townstar nodes in particular, which are used in guilds to create guilds, right? We'll need other Townstar nodes as material in addition to upgrade them and improve the guild level as well, up to level 20, and therefore increase the the seats in your guild for more members and other abilities to increase the library size. Note that old NFTs that don't have the upgradable capability will not be able to be upgraded, which are the ones that we are releasing right now. But eventually they will be able to be upgraded, and a new space to increase and improve them will be available.
Okay. So it sounds like there's two types. Like there's the node NFTs. You need 2 of those and the upgrade materials to
rewards.
upgrade it. And then there will be
Oh,
another
B-Rob
type of
said it on
NFT that's
Discord.
sold that can just be upgraded
Yeah,
on its
Juxie's just
own
asked
with
that
just the
on
materials.
Discord as well,
Materials and dirt,
B-Rob.
correct.
And
Earlier
okay.
they said there
All
is... Okay, Farmer Michelle just said it again. There will be no
Okay, well,
loyalty rewards
that's it for
for May
our,
Mayhem this year.
questions
Something
that
they
came
did
in before
last
the
year.
town hall.
Like extra
Let's see.
rewards for people who keep doing May Mayhem.
Live questions. First one from Dash Riprock. He says, "Did you know that a typical pepperoni pizza weighs less than a typical cheese pizza?" I did not
I
know
actually, yeah, I did
Oh.
not know that.
This doesn't sound like a question Dash
Okay.
Riprock would
Scrolling
ask.
up to game-related ones.
But
This
okay.
isn't a question so much as a comment. Looks like people were
No,
saying
it is a
that-
question.
I think
It's a
in the
yes or no
context of
question.
Fast Forward, it's nice that you can just go to bed and wake up, and if the servers were,
Oh,
down
he
for
meant the
maintenance
next
or whatever,
question.
it didn't interrupt your gameplay. And Dubstep Rod says, "True, I don't miss waking up at 2 a.m. to play." So,
Offline
I had
mode is
completely
great.
forgotten about the fact that
I know
that
some people
used to
hate
be
on
something
it
people had to
because of
do,
the
so
Friday slide,
nice
as y'all
improvement.
call it.
Patting
but
myself on the back here.
Overall,
The next
it's a
question
great feature
is
for the
from
game.
Buy High, Sell Low. He's like, "Hey, why am I getting all these disconnected sessions?" If you weren't reading chat or you're just not in Discord, typed up an answer earlier. We are seeing at the beginning and end of competitions a spike in the network errors, and we'll be looking at that. So that's why. We know the root cause, and we just need to figure out the best way to fix it. Let's see.
I see a question from Math Bazinga that I would like to answer. The question says, "Why not a large hyped mayhem this year?"
Yeah.
The reason there's not a large hyped mayhem this year is because we're waiting until there's more features in the game. Now it's just not the best time for us to do a big hyped event. But once we get more things like guilds and earnings and all that out, there'd be much more incentive for people to come in and stick around. So we don't want to, I wouldn't say waste all that effort now, but it'd be better placed at a different time. And marketing would be better placed at a different time once we get more features into the game and people are more likely to come in, enjoy, be able to like rent NFTs and join teams and all of that. And earnings will be there, daily challenges will be there, and that's just a much better time to do that. It just makes more sense to wait until that's ready.
That's Farmer Michelle's reasoning for it.
100%. What will the Green Forge price be? Anybody have that planned yet?
Yes. I think I can share
we might find
it.
out. Oh,
Only
we're gonna
that
find
one.
out. Okay.
It's going to be, drum roll please,
150.
175.
Ah, shit.
75
That's
for the
my
Green
bad.
Forge.
That's higher than I thought.
Nice.
Okay.
Sounds like a pretty good deal, actually.
Nah,
Thank
it's
you,
higher than
Rian.
I thought.
Thank
People
you.
are gonna buy it anyways,
Next
though.
question
Don't get me wrong. People will buy it.
M. Wallen wants to know, hey, when we come back and Fast Forward has done its job, till we get some kind of summary telling us what happened?
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, we talked about
Ispis,
that
hello.
for sure.
He's asking, can you make a
as
video
we
with
were
all the
pushing Fast Forward
updates?
to live.
I've done this before, and
It's
yeah,
just something that's gotta
I'll
come
try to
after
make a
all the
video for them.
promises.
But right now, what I've been doing is sharing
Moise
all the
had
info
an
on my
observation
Discord.
that search
Just
does
real
not
quick,
work
just
for
read it
searching
in
your
1 minute,
inventory.
and it'll be on the
Does not
Discord.
work on a Samsung Galaxy S21. I hear you. I have asked our QA.
Sometimes when
this
I make the
call or
videos
town
with
hall already,
this
I
information,
asked him if we have a bug filed on that.
it's not accurate.
This might be for
This
you,
is
Rian.
because they
Anything
missed
interesting for
deadlines. This has
Dragon
happened
Strike
before.
for May Mayhem.
For Dragon Strike,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Since everything's subject to change.
I don't know.
I don't know anything about Dragon Strike or what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't play Dragon Strike either.
Alrighty. Maybe they thought there was a maybe a
A clo-
crossover or
A
something.
crossover? No.
Let's see. Next question is feature request. Can we please keep the inventory open until all the blueprints are applied?
Thank you, Espis. Appreciate that.
Yes, you can as soon as we get to that. Sorry guys, it's got to follow all the main features.
June Mayhem.
Boys. I see. Yep. So we got to fill out all our other promises before we do that nice quality of life
Green
stuff.
Forge does not require wood. That's one of the great
So, what else
utilities
do we have?
that it has.
Guessing this will be the case, but I'm double checking. Will we have a write-up covering the ins and outs of guilds? Yes. Community is already working on that. They are getting screenshots from us, and we're making sure that it's going to be legible. I think they're even doing the translations.
Yeah,
They got
customer support should have all of that. They're I know they're working on articles for it, right, for the support website.
nice. Okay. Somebody asked about dirt versus soil. Farmer Michelle clarified you will be able to get soil once it's live. It'll be a cryptocurrency. Cash. June Jam. Oh, that's a cute idea. Lazy Lumberjack has a preference for not jewelry. What a polarizing meta that one is. It seems like it's split down the middle. Half the people love jewelry and half of them don't.
Yeah.
Oh, I love jewelry.
Is it the mirror
though.
meta? Lazy Lumberjack is asking.
Biased as in I have a lot of jewelry NFTs. That's why I like jewelry.
A mirror is not a piece of jewelry, if that's what you're asking.
Damn, I thought it would include gold at least. Maybe.
Question: auto sell items clicking is a pretty big issue, and when there's too many items, it's frustrating to hunt for. Like quality of life on the auto sell. Yeah, that needs a review as well. So that's as soon as we get the other stuff out there. For people who haven't followed our whole journey on the rewrite of this, we rewrote the game in 7 months and went into, we went from play canvas to
daily rewards. I actually should make a video on the daily reward structure, knowing what we know now.
And then we finally did the full game.
It's going to be a brand new town every day. You cannot do daily challenges on casual server or competition server. It'll be a completely different server
with the old game. And since then, there's still been, because we tried to make it as much like the old game as possible, we also included, say what you will, but some of the more questionable UI decisions, like closing the inventory after you select something, right? Apply a skin. So yeah, auto clicking and quality of life stuff definitely comes after features. Let's see. Any other questions?
I don't see any.
Okay. There's a cool feature idea. What about a daily challenge that allows you to upgrade NFTs? I don't know, Riant. I guess there could, in theory, be a daily challenge that rewards you with upgrade materials, maybe?
I think that's possible, yeah.
That would be a good idea for no NFT players to have an element of play and earn.
Well, Farmer Michelle, if you're ready to move on, do you have any info about the meta?
Yeah, definitely. So next week's event is another new event. It's going to be throw pillows. It should be pretty easy, very similar to uniforms.
Yes.
It'll be a lot less involved than this week's sushi boats. So for anyone who is new, this is a great one to start on.
Yes, I agree.
The ingredients for the throw pillow are just 2 wool yarn, 2 cotton yarn, and 8 cotton. So there's not a lot of materials, not a lot of workers needed. It should be pretty easy. Craft time on that is only 40 seconds. It's made in the art and the decor store, stored right in the warehouse. The biome's going to be Desert East, so there will be a oil seep in there. Again, great competition for anyone who's new and is just getting started.
Nice.
The edges are going to be a river to the north, a desert to the east, a river to the south, and a desert to the west.
They call the meta
trade time is
pillow
going to be
fight.
one gas in 30 seconds, so it's nice quick trades. Also, I imagine we'll be making a lot of these throw pillows.
Yeah.
So I tried to keep trade time down. That way you didn't need to fill an entire side of your town with trade depots. Nobody likes that. Let's see. And cash boost is wool.
Finally, wool's coming back.
The starter
Not
town
bad.
has some sheep on it already and some trees. Should be a nice, smooth week.
Yeah, people will do wool rush again.
Nice.
Whether gold rush will beat it, I'm not exactly sure. That is a good amount for wool. You might be better off just doing wool rush on this upcoming meta.
What will be the cost to convert it? Those kind of details we haven't finalized yet. So when we have the full map,
Mariana, green forges are $175 each.
Yeah, that's still to be defined. Yeah. No
And if they're
specific-
talking about the cost to convert, well, like soil to Gala, for example, I mean, that's just standard blockchain gas fees. We don't set that kind of stuff.
Ivis, I love how easy it'll be.
Yeah.
Don't love how
to
it
go,
may be tougher to say top 2
from
5.
dirt,
Yeah,
which is the
depends.
in-game,
Depends
not
on your
the chain
NFTs, right?
currency. From dirt to soil.
Yeah, cash boost we're
I mean,
doing. That's right, Tatuis.
Whatever. We'll be able to publish that once.
Yeah, I think that's a good cash boost for wool.
Well, cool. Thanks for the update on the meta, Farmer Michelle.
Juicy's my town will be full meadow. I hate meta with animal.
Do we have one?
That's because
in a few hours.
a wheat stand is MVP for these
An
metas.
epic NFT, which is the cheapened version of the Nourish Barn, right? Besides featuring one extra ship in it, this NFT will extend sustenance to all surrounding ship pens, regardless if they are NFT or non-NFT.
What's
It will
going
provide
on? Okay.
stackable 2 feet and 2 water around
Hey,
it.
sure.
So it's a really awesome NFT for the.
It's like the Nourish
full
Barn,
competition
but for
coming up.
sheep, and it's epic instead of legendary.
That was really cute.
Got a chicken
I
on top.
love the way that looks.
It's the art team always crushing it. They are awesome.
Well, that's fun. Okay. And when does that sale go live?
In a few hours.
Dope Bridge, hello, welcome.
Okay.
Yeah, Mariana, it's
Lots of questions. Put them in Discord.
Rob.
put 'em in YouTube.
I figure I'll do gold and just add sheep along the way since they will be there for endgame. Yeah, that works. You can do both.
Oh, looks like somebody wants a sample of a daily challenge. Well, if you played before, it'll be roughly like that. Our UI and our mockups and our Figma sketches
That's
and all
not a
that
good sample.
right now just basically show you on the main screen. You would see some kind of trade complete goal. Let's say 500 wheat and I don't know, 10 sugar, and there's a % progress. The only UI change you're going to see is that little progress meter, and then when you go to claim it, it'll be almost exactly like the old game was.
Oh, he's talking about the UI. Yeah, I get that'll be
I know
the
my
same.
voice is not a good example, but I don't want to share these mock-ups with you guys till it's actual in-game assets.
They're using the same UI. That's basically what he's saying. But it's not going to be like get 1,000 stars. It's going to be different. Like
I
get
saw somebody
1,000
asking
wheat
how
or
many
something.
feed the new sheep NFT will need. Should be 6 because the standard is 8 and it gives 2 passive. So if you've only got that one, it'll be 6. If you got like 2 next to each other, it'll be 4.
So you would need 4 for full passive. Wow.
Here's one from Peace of Mind for you, Rian. I want to suggest
More
that
expensive than the
the
Nourish
new
Barn.
NFT needs enough water for any pin around, like the Nourish Barn does.
Well, the Nourish Barn is a legendary, and this one is only an epic, so it's not going to give the full passive.
Right. That's
Correct.
their reasoning behind it.
All right. Welp. I don't see any other live questions. Look like people just chatting amongst themselves. Will the craft time be the same as in-game or sheep NFT? for the new one?
I believe it's the same as the in-game
Mm.
one. I'll have to check though.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, unless y'all want to hang out longer, I think that about concludes our town hall for today. What do you think?
Yeah, sounds good. Don't
That's
forget, I'll be
probably all
making
the
an
info they
announcement in just
have.
a few hours about the art contest. I'll make sure I link everyone to that channel. Definitely go in there and vote. Make sure you pick your favorite art.
All right. Well, everyone have a wonderful weekend. It was great connecting with you. If you're on YouTube, just like and subscribe, turn on notifications. And Riant, Ninja Surprise, Farmer Michelle, have an awesome weekend.
You
Yeah,
too,
give them a
Popcorn.
like, guys.
Everybody have a great weekend and happy
You,
Friday.
you can give my
Have a great
stream a like
weekend,
too. But yeah,
everyone.
give them a like.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right, let me exit out of that. Look at the ranking real quick. Yes, so top 100. I might need to yeah, there we go. I'll put it back to that volume level. All right. Mariana, well, hopefully we don't have to make gas for the daily challenges. Otherwise, would be a pain. You know, it depends. I guess it depends how difficult the challenge will be. Since I think Riant said some of the challenges will be harder than others. That is the way they want it to be. I mean, if you have a dragon, you won't have to make gas, right? But more than likely, I would think you'll make gas on some of the daily challenges. Which... I mean, I understand the process of making gasoline for some people takes anywhere between 1 or 2 hours, right? Maybe an hour if you, since you're not trying to like build an entire town to build like a really competitive town. Your goal is to just complete a challenge, so your playstyle is different than what your playstyle would be during a competition. But yeah, I would think you'd have to make gasoline for some of the daily challenges, unless there's a way around where you can make a freight pier instead. That way you won't have to make gasoline. Low stakes slots, a great time for me to join. You mean for like the competition that's coming up? He also asked, was there any update on play to earn? No new updates. I mean, it's info we already know, which I'll recap. Your daily challenges will be able to be done in the event section, which is where we do the competitions, but it is not in the competition. It's going to be a completely new town that you have to join and start up every single day to complete that daily challenge. If you have reward NFTs, like NFTs that give town points, like the crane bots or wheat stands or water towers, you place them down before you claim your reward, you'll get town points. Those town points will convert to dirt the following day. The amount will depend on certain variables, such as how many people actually completed the daily challenge. And dirt is a soft currency, a soft token that will eventually be converted to soil, which will be the actual crypto token that will be tradable once that comes out. And then once soil comes out, instead of receiving dirt, they'll just reward soil directly, so there won't need to be any other conversions. The utility for it, as far as we were told, possibly something to do, yeah, they said it's for upgrading NFTs, and there will be, the only other utility that I know they've said is you'll be able to use the token to buy temporary boost using the Common Ground Academy NFT, this one. Because right now this NFT doesn't do anything, but you'll be able to use tokens in order to buy temporary buffs, which would, you know, help you in the competitions, because that's the only time those buffs would be like actually make a difference. I don't think many people would do that, just because they would have to more than likely buy the buff in casual, so they can practice, and then they may have to buy the buff again during competition. It's just like buying the buff twice. So I don't think people would do it. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking right now. Unless they make the buffs free and casual and just paid in competition, then I guess some people will do it. Right? Dope Rich, always thanks to you, Dub. Got the top 600 with your build and a few tweaks. Awesome. Glad to hear that. What raid did he end up getting into? The tweet says, and we will have the... What is that? The power plant girl photo not change again. Has been over 1 year without changing one photo. Is that what you meant? The power plant? It says PP. This one? Or you meant something else? Salad says Farmer Michelle said that the 30 to 60 minute per daily challenge might mean active play. It might mean you need to let it run offline to complete the quest. Yeah, that makes sense. And some challenges you may need to. Yeah. What's wrong with the power plant worker photo? I guess I haven't paid attention to it. Kenny says gutted about the price of the green forges. $100 would have been more reasonable. Did they talk about any other discount sale? No, they didn't mention any other prices or discount sales. We know there is going to be NFTs that are going to be on sale during May, but they haven't given us a list. It's more than likely it's going to be NFTs that they are... Well, I want to say the NFTs they are reworking, but we'll see if that's the case. That's a tweet. Yes, in-game she is using worker photo. Okay. I'll talk a little bit about the NFT here, in case anybody is wondering. So first of all, I know somebody mentioned this. I think it was Edie Lugs, but this NFT is more expensive than the Nourish Barn, I believe. At least when the Nourish Barn was on sale, I might be wrong. But Nourish Barn on sale sold for $250. The regular price might have been $300, but it was on sale for as long as I can remember for $250. And this Nourish pen is selling for basically $300. But this one is epic. The Nourish Barn is a legendary. The utility on the Nourish Barn, which I'm going to compare that NFT to the new one, even though it's not relevant for the next meta. But the Nourish Barn utility is that it gives 3 passive feed and 3 passive water to all the cows surrounding it. And if you have 3 of these, you can basically get full passive feed for a couple of cows. Now for the sheep pen, you would need at least 4 of them in order to get full passive sheep for just those 4 sheep NFTs, I think. Unless there's another layout I'm not thinking about. But yeah, you would put 4 of them in a square, and they would all have passive feed. All 4 of those only. All the other ones would have 2 or 4 passive feed. But overall, this NFT, like people have been saying, there's not enough utility here. People are saying it is a weak NFT. I agree. I don't think there's anything wrong with weak NFTs. It's fine if they want to release different rarities. You don't have to buy these NFTs, guys. Like, don't feel like you have to buy them if they suck. But just don't get them. Yep, no good reason to get them. I believe that this NFT is really only good if you have the brilliant sheep pens. Those are the epic sheep pens that only need 4 feed instead of 8. That way, if you have 2 of these, then you have full passive feed for those. So that's here's a really good scenario. Somebody with 4 brilliant sheep pens and 2 of these. And then you have 6 sheep pens with full passive feed, if I'm not mistaken. That'd be a really good scenario to have for a lot of wool. But if you don't have all that, it's not going to be nearly as efficient. Okay. So I'm not interested on this one. Very decent NFT in my opinion. And this just makes me glad I have nourish barns, even though nourish barns are for milk. I understand that it's just better utility for about the same price. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that NFT. Homeboy Gaming, what's up? Just waiting for the competition to end. Seeing as I'm just gonna be top 100. Nothing's gonna change here. This isn't right. It's not showing me the right positions because there's no way there's that big of a gap from 100th place to 99th place. But yeah, almost this is accurate. Almost everyone in top 100 over here they're like really close to my position, right? Like look at the difference in stars. It's not that much. Oh, I think it updated now. Yeah, the difference is not that much. Wow. Rachel, good morning. Dope Rage, I got to 86. I think I could go further, but I couldn't work on it because of real life work. Yeah, that's still pretty good. Got it up a little more. Ives, hard to say. Forges should be $100 when people easily pay $200 on secondary. They use secondary prices to decide on their price. I agree with that. Yeah, green forges. So they confirmed it'll be $175 each. Several people had asked me like, what do I think the green forges will go for? I'm like, knowing Gala and after what they did with the Bright Winds, they will probably sell green forges for $150 or maybe even up to $200. I didn't mention that publicly, so there's no way they could have possibly known that I said that. Yeah, I don't think I even mentioned that on stream either. I just mentioned that on private messages. But yeah, I guess they decided $175, but that makes sense. Like what Ives said, they check the prices on NFC Harbor or OpenSea and see what people have been paying for it. So yeah, $175 per green forge is between what I thought they would charge for the green forges. Lowest I thought they would charge is $150. Homeboy Gaming, I'm pretty happy to be in top 25 without making a purchase. That's great. You didn't have to buy the Sakura restaurant NFT to stay in top 25. I see somebody selling it on NFT Harbor now. I think for less than what they bought it for. Let's see if I can... Let's see, somebody's selling it right there. People bidding on it. I wanted to check Green Forge real quick. Okay, nobody's gonna pay that price. Let me check sales. Yeah, look at that. The past month. Alright, Green Forges have been selling for over $200 each. Oh, it's been a while since anybody's even sold a Green Forge here. I guess because nobody wants to sell their Green Forges. But yeah, they've been selling for at least $200 each. The Green Forge sale will add 750 more of these into supply. And I guess since some people will probably ask me, I do think that people will buy all the Green Forges. That's my thoughts on that. I am tempted to buy some more. There's a possibility I could even buy some more and flip them for a little higher. I know B-Rob will probably get upset at me, but there's a possibility. We'll see. It's always a risk. Ives, sad part of the forges is this will flood the market a bit. Should have sold mine for 300 when I had the chance. You're right, Ives. I mean, you could have probably sold at 300 if that's what people were willing to pay for it, and bought them back at 175, right? And I think some people will end up doing that. I mean, they already sold their green forges and they might just buy them back at a lower price. Those take thoughts. What's the original price of the green forges? Like, I definitely remember that when green forges first came out. Original price was $90 and they were on sale for $60 for the first week. I remember making the video talking about green forges. They didn't have that much utility when they first launched, but I speculated that gold may possibly be a really good rush setup. And just in case you didn't know, whenever green forges were released, you could only craft copper and silver with them. That's why they weren't selling very well. It wasn't until gold released the week after that people started to realize, oh damn, this is a really good way to make cash in the game. And shortly after that, people started buying up the green forges. But the funny thing is, I talked about this with my Super Dub Club supporters, since I share some info with them earlier than I share with anyone else. But whenever gold was announced, like we knew the values it would sell for, green forges were still on sale for $60 each for like another day or two. And that's when I bought like 20 of them. I bought 20 green forges at the time. I resold a lot of them for a little bit of profit. I would have been better off just holding on to all of them until now, but oh well. But yeah, I mentioned it. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure these are worth more than $60, and that turned out to be true. I wish I would have bought more, and I wish I wouldn't have resold them so soon. Because yeah, I would have made way more profit if I would have held on to them, but oh well. It's just that people didn't realize how powerful Gold Rush would be, especially with all the NFTs that came out after that would exponentially increase the production rate of gold and make it so much easier to do. How much is 200 in Gala? Well, let's see. I have a calculator up, so I do 200 divided by the current price of Gala. It does take the 3-day average, so this value might be different. 4,300 Gala is $200 worth. E-Rob, I don't see all 750 selling within a week. Who knows though? You'd be surprised, B-Rob. Like B-Rob, let's do the math real quick, because I have done this before. So the Bright Winds were $900 each. There was 100 that sold in like 2 or 3 minutes. That's $90,000, right, B-Rob? All right, so let's do it for green forges. $175 per green forge. There's going to be 750 of them. That's $131,250. That is about 50% more money than the Brightwind sale. I have a feeling people will buy these up really quick, B-Rob. Especially seeing as, in my opinion, right? This is my opinion. I don't see these selling for less than 175 each. In my opinion. So those are some numbers. Ives, yeah, that's a lot of more forges. Even if they sell out, I can't see even more selling at a higher price. Maybe not at a higher price, I wouldn't say that, but I don't really see them selling at a lower price either. I mean, you can use a lot of green forges. Think of the whales, which probably already have like 20 or 30 green forges, who knows? But when it comes to a jewelry meta, you can have a lot of forges. You could probably have 50 to 100 green forges. I guess it depends on the meta, right? But yeah, you can have a lot. And all those potted golds out there, people want these green forges. Probably more so, seeing as I do gold rush all the time. They're probably jealous and they want green forges so they can do the gold rush that I do. Yeah, at least that's what I think, right? So with that in mind, I think people will buy them up. Dope Rich, would you be so kind and explain NFT Harbor and show a safe trade on that platform, or how I can be sure a trade is safe? I would say NFT Harbor is safe. I haven't had any issues with it. It is a third-party program, so Gala is not responsible for anything that happens there. I would say Rostikip is, since he's the one that works on it. Showing a safe trade. I really should make a proper video on this. But to give a quick example on here, since you're watching here live. So I think I have a deal pending for Town Hall, right? I guess I'll show that later. But let's do create a new trade. Well, first of all, let me start from here. This won't be a full proper guide, guys, because it's a live stream. But whenever you create an account, let's see. Whenever you go on here, you click the top right. You'll create an account. If you already have an account, you'll log in. And you have to confirm your Gala chain address, so it'll ask you to send a specific amount of Gala to an address, and after you do that, it confirms your address and you can actually make trades. And whenever you've done that, you click on the top left for create a new trade, and you got to follow these 3 steps. You can also choose to accept bids or not. I just always leave that on, but I don't think I ever accept bids. So you click on select your NFT first. And then you'll be able to choose from the section. So I'll choose Town Star because that's what it's coded as on Gala chain, but it's Common Ground World now. I mean, we all call it Town Star still. And then I have several town halls. These are the first ones that I bought. So if I wanted to list one of these, I would click on it. And then after I click on the NFT that I want to list, I can also have clicked several NFTs. So you can also double check the NFTs you selected on here, I think. Yeah, right here. So that's the one I selected. You can also select multiple and sell them as a batch. But I'm just going to select one. And then requested price. Right here, you can choose what price you want. I just do Gala chain. You enter what price you want to sell it for. I've been selling these at 100 Gala, which is cheaper than what they cost on the Gala game store. And right here, it tells you roughly what that is, $4.67. There is going to be a fee for using this. Fee is 0.5% if you're a good person. If you're not a good person, the fee is going to be higher for you. And then after you do that step, the final step is to choose the date that this listing expires. Just choose whatever date you want. Actually do a quick one. So let me choose today's date. Let's do that. Right, yeah. And then you would click on create trade. And I've successfully created a trade for that. Boom. So hopefully that example helped you out. The other thing is whenever somebody accepts your deal or your trade, you'll go to deals at the top right. You'll see it here. You'll have to send the fee, which for 100 Gala, the fee is 0.5. And then you have to send the NFT. You will send it to what is called an escrow wallet. it'll show you the wallet there. It's not showing me anymore because I already did this step. And then whoever's buying it has to send you the payment, and then it'll automatically send them the NFT. So hopefully that was a good and quick guide while I'm doing this live. Somebody could probably clip this and just put it in video format, but one of these days I'll make a more proper organized video for this. It's actually not that hard to learn the whole system. If you have any more questions about it, let me know, because I could also show you like how to buy an NFT, but it's almost the same thing as accepting a deal. Joe says I'm emptying my Gala chest for the forges. Oh, you're serious about them, huh? Ives, soon everybody will love jewelry metas. Yeah, I think so too, with all the green forges going around. Low stake slots, how many do you need for a good rush? See, I would say even one green forge will make a big difference. I know people with just one green forge and they love it. But, I mean, it scales exponentially. It's hard to give you a number of low stake slots. I use 10 of them. And with the addition of all my other NFTs, because I also have 4 epic earrings, I understand not everybody's going to have those. And I have the pot of gold, so I don't even have to make gold ore. I mean, it works really well for me. A good number, I guess, would be like 2, at least to start off with. You know, 2 green forges at the very beginning will still give you a big head start. No free lunch. I have 0, but I would like to get 2 or 3 green forges, right? Yeah, I get it. Like, even the 1 green forge for certain metas where you only need to make a little bit of metals. Like, what was the one we just did where we had to make a little bit of copper? Was it red lamps? Yeah, red lamps. You needed a little bit of copper. I just used 1 green forge for that one. Yeah, no problem, Dope Rich. Glad I'm able to help. Faye is, what's the difference between Gala ETH and Gala chain? Tried to buy something with Gala ETH from the Gala shop, didn't work. Could not see a swap option that converted to Gala chain. Gala ETH is the Gala that is on Ethereum chain, not on Gala chain. So Gala on Ethereum chain, you can use it in the Gala store, but you will have to pay the Ethereum gas fee to use it. That's why I would recommend spending Gala on Gala chain if you have it. If you're gonna do multiple transactions, maybe consider bridging your Gala Ethereum to Gala chain, but you could also trade it with other people. I know there's always people out there looking to trade their Gala on Gala chain for Gala on Ethereum, because they probably want to bridge out and they'd want to pay the fee that Gala shows, which last I saw the fee wasn't that much. It should be letting you spend Gala on Ethereum though, assuming you have enough Ethereum to cover the gas fee. The gas fee on the Gala platform, it's kind of weird. Like, if you have the right amount of gas, it still might not go through, because for some reason Gala wants you to have like an extra $100 in Ethereum. Like, it wants you to have way more gas than what you need, way more Ethereum than what you need for the gas fee. Ives, 4 green forges with the pot of gold is about 1,100 gold per hour. I mean, if you have the pot of gold, you'd probably be tempted to get more than 2 or 3 green forges. So yeah, the pot of gold max efficiency is 8 green forges, because you can have them all around the pot of gold, of course. So 8 green forges with the pot of gold, that's max efficiency. That's assuming you don't even have Goldie, which a lot of people do have Goldie, I would think. If they have green forge, they probably have Goldie. What's more important, green forge or pot of gold? That's a good question. Well, I'm just gonna say, if you have pot of gold and Goldie, it'll make the gold rush much easier to set up, since you're not going to need gold panning sites and you're not going to need panners. No free lunch says pot of gold. I guess if I really had to pick to tweets, I would pick pot of gold. I would say it's more important. Also, I think the value, the secondary market value of pot of gold might actually even go up if this green forge sale sells out. Speculation. Joe, I'm getting killed on the rush. Forges help with that. The cash rush is really important, guys, with all the competitions. I mean, somebody earlier said they're doing 200 sushi boats and I'm beating them in the competition. That's because I finished my build way quicker than they did, more than likely, right? I forgot who said it, sorry. I think you said you were close to 100th place. So I hope you stay in top 100. And people seem to say pot of gold is more important. No free lunch. Yeah, it was how getting the one wood for the forge over the wood going to the lumber mills. Oh, that's true. You have to balance that out. Ives gotta have golding too. Pot of gold is more important for sure. With gold, you can still get a bunch of regular forges past the gold. Yeah, that's true. Not sure the exact amounts, but I think like 16 forges or something if you have pot of gold and gold. But that, I mean, that's really good for Gold Rush. It still helps you with efficiency. You see, the forges don't have to make 3 trips to pick up the gold ore, so it saves time. Dash had a comment for me on Discord. He says, Dubstep Rod, please hurry up with the no NFT build video. Waiting and you are on the clock. For pillows? You need help for pillows, man? Pillow meta should be pretty easy. Do people need my help for pillows? For pillow making meta? B-Raw, maybe somebody will sell me a pot of gold cheaper so they can buy more forges. Maybe. Hey, I still have 3 pot of golds. I'm not decided if I want to sell the 3rd one or what I want to do with it. I mean, I'm only at most I use 2 of them in my gold rushes. Right. Solace, I sold me Goldie and got the pot. It makes a huge difference. Takes up less space for the rush. Recommended. There you go. Yes, no. But yeah, I do plan on making a build showcase for the throw pillows. I can never guarantee it'll be finished. Like, as you saw, the sushi boats build I shared, I mean, it was good enough to get people to top 1200, which is great. I could have optimized it even further, but I kind of already knew I wasn't going to finish that one. It takes a long time. I used your build as a base and adjusted a bit. Awesome. Yeah, Sushi Boats is close to 188 again. Like it was doing before, but I got disconnected in the morning. I heard that happened to a lot of people. They got disconnected. 80th place. Oh. Okay. Did somebody accept that yeah, somebody accepted that the listing for the Green Forge. That's funny. And Circus, is it best in gold? I mean, it depends on the meta, right? Circus, the Light Circus is amazing for windmill metas. You could use it on your cash rush strategy if you like doing, for example, flower rush or jam rush, because jam requires a lot of sugar, right? You know, now that I think about it, I could pull off a gem rush. Now that I have the circus. I have the Valentine stands, I have the aquifers, I have 2 rare bakeries. Yeah, I could actually do the jam rush. I didn't think about that till now. I have everything I need for it. I don't know how good it would be though. I'd rather do gold. No free lunch. Time to log on. Where are you at right now? I probably passed you up. I didn't see you. You're usually top 25. How long have you been offline? Alright, I have no idea. I don't see you on here. Oh yeah, Michael. Did your Light Circus giveaway winner contact you finally? No, I haven't heard. And I should probably make an announcement if they don't contact me in like a week. Or like 1 more week, I'll probably do a redraw on that. The thing is, I can't really go... I don't know who this winner is. But they did win. And if they can contact me and prove that they made the comment, they will get the NFT. But I've not gotten, you know, I haven't heard back. And I'm not sure who they could be on my Discord. But no, they haven't reached out. Wise, my rank is now 785. Not bad. Thank you for your design. Yeah, you're welcome. Nice. This week, so you can do a video showing us the potential rush out there. I've done a video for Silver Rush. I've done one for Gold. Yeah, Gold Rush with the NFTs, right? Yeah, and using NFTs for Silver Rush, for Gold Rush. I'm actually can't remember if the Gold Rush one was public. That might have been a supporter only video. I can't quite remember. I did a video on Shrimp Rush. That one was supporters only though. I've never done Jam Rush, so maybe I can mess around with that. Yeah. Yeah, some of those like high level rushes, I guess they were supporter exclusive videos. But I could do some of those videos and share them on my YouTube channel. Tyrio, hello. It says Rada was 77 with 200 per hour, now 103. Very nice. Big improvement. After 20, no, I didn't say after 24 hours I would redraw. So I at one point I did mention if the giveaway winners don't contact me in 2 weeks, I will redraw. I will give one final reminder for the giveaway that I did for Light Circus. I will say 1 more week and I will eventually redraw that one. Maybe not right away, but I can redraw it. The next big giveaway that I'm gonna do, I mentioned this on another stream. I have a limestone stand that was given to me by Jesus Martinez. You know, some of you may know him as Classic Crypto. He just asked that I do a giveaway for the NFT, and I'm like, yeah, I got you. I can do that. So I will be giving away a limestone stand, which is going to be huge for probably that mirror meta coming up. And I am planning to do that. I mentioned it to my supporters, but I think I'm planning to do it for the build showcase for the let me see, what was it? The first week of May Mayhem, right? What meta was that? Am I even gonna make a build showcase for that one now that I think about it? Is that not bicycles? Is the first week of May? bicycles? Oh, it is. You know, I don't think I'm even gonna make a build showcase for bicycles. Now that I think about it. Yeah, I can do something else that week. I already have a build showcase out on bicycles. I don't need to do another one. I'll probably just do a quick video telling people what the meta is going to be and tell them I already have a video on it. I didn't think that through too much. But yeah, I'll probably give away the I'll probably do the giveaway for the limestone sand or start it for that first week of May. Just watch my videos, guys. You'll find out. It's a tweet says your prize in May will be best than Gala's. I don't know about that, but okay. It's a tweet. I think you should hold the circuits a little longer. Don't do a redraw. The person might still show up. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll hold it onto it still. They got their fair shot to claim it. No Free Lunch says, I love my jam rush. I do milk, then set up jam and set up gold as before. No green forge, so need cash. Right. I see. Yeah, Johan, awesome giveaway, Dub. Thanks a lot. Thanks to the guy that gave it to you also, for sure. Johan also says, I'm wondering why you have a diamond warehouse placed in there. The diamond warehouse doubles the storage capacity of all of your warehouses, although warehouses are not required for sushi boats. The double of the capacity does apply to the seafood warehouse. Although I probably don't need the capacity for this doubled, since as you can see, barely has any items on there. It is just in case too many items were going on here. So we got salmon, shrimp, fish chum, eel, roe. So that's 5 items. If for some reason there was like 3 items here that had like too much quantity, then the seafood warehouse would have gotten jammed up. So I didn't want that to happen. So to be honest, I probably don't even need this place, but that's why I had it placed for the doubled capacity of my seafood warehouse. But this build, I mean, it's balanced enough now to where that's not even an issue. Johan, oh damn, I didn't know about the double seafood storage also. Wow, yeah, it's a good utility it has. Doubling that one as well. So tweets, for bicycles, you can show the other entries builds you received. I don't mind you showing mine. That's actually a good idea. I could do that. One of those entries was doing a higher production rate as well. I remember that. So I don't think I'm gonna rebuild them, of course. I'm not gonna... I tested 2 other ones. I'm not gonna rebuild them all because I think it was like 7 or 8 entries. But I could actually show those and maybe... I don't really want to do a vote for the winner thing because I'm pretty sure people will vote for the one with the highest production rate. But yeah. Yeah, that's a possibility. Dope Rich, can you show me how you use the referral link to support you through Gala? Because every time I click on it, I get sent to the main page. I haven't really checked. So there is an issue with that right now, Dope Rich, that I am hoping gets addressed. So I don't think I'm able to show you. Besides, I don't click on my own links. I'm not supposed to do that. But I don't think I'm going to be able to show you that, unfortunately. But usually you should just be able to click it and it should send you to the Gala Games page, and then you would go to the store and just purchase stuff like normal. Because what it does is that it stores a cookie in your device, and that's how it tracks on whether or not you use my link before you purchase something. So it sounds like you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. It sounds like it's, you know, normal. No free lunch. 17th hype. You're right about the starts. There are players doing 5 to 10 more, or 5 to 10 per hour more sushi boats than me, but are still below me. Yeah. Yeah, because you must have finished sooner. So you're at top 25, huh? Very nice. Damn, they're pushing me out. I'm sliding like everybody else. I'm sliding down. Yeah, I see you now. Nice. Guillermo and Homeboy are up here too. Awesome. Got Old Town, top 10, of course. Very nice. Oh, Fireman's 5th place. Getting beat by these other people. People with more fish NFTs than him, I guess. So Therese, I vote for my another prettiest one, yeah. That would be the smart thing to do, vote for yours. Oh, the art competition that Gala's holding that we're going to be able to vote on. I'm not going to ask you guys who to vote for. My sister did put in an artwork there, but vote for the one that you think looks the best, I suppose, right? I mean, you can vote for multiple of them. Anybody in the dub guild, I would say, feel free to let other people know that you've submitted an artwork and they can vote for yours. I mean, I can vote for anybody's in the dub guild. I hope that's not unfair, but people are gonna do it. I mean, that's what the guild's for, right? Guild member advantages. Damn, some people sold their green forges quick, huh? Knowing that they can buy them back cheaper. Yeah, support those you know. Let's see, so Wool's gonna get cash boosted. Almost 3 times the value. They said 11,000. White rice will go back to normal. Sushi boats will go back to normal. I already have throw pillow on here, I just don't know what the standard values are. You guys have any questions about this meta? Because I mean, it's not that complicated. Most of it is gonna be ATVs, cotton fields, tree farms, fabric plants. They had an image of the starting town, did they not? I actually didn't take a good look at that. Let me check if I can find it. B-Rob says, so for Stackbox, we are forced to join a guild or not get rewards. We don't have that information yet, B-Rob. I do not know. It kind of does sound like you'll be forced to join a guild, but it's not confirmed. Also, I really don't want to talk about Stackboxes. Oh no, they didn't give us a picture on the new biome. No, they haven't. But they did say there will be an oil seep because it's a desert. Okay, so I don't have a picture. So I don't right now. I don't really have an idea of how the gas setup's gonna look like. Obviously, it's gonna be close to the oil seep. Just not exactly sure where the oil seep will be. I could probably speculate on where it'll be, considering it's a desert facing east. Like, just go to the visualizer and put desert facing east, and you'll see where the oil seep location is, assuming they didn't change it. If you thought sushi boats sucked, wait for Stackboxes. Yeah, that's for sure. Mariana, did you say Stackbox? Yep, Stackbox meta. Probably won't be ready by then anyway. Yeah, yesterday and ahead of the game, they confirmed the last week of May Mayhem, the one that's supposed to be a guild competition, it will be stack box meta, which we assume, you know, is the real stack box meta, the one with the really difficult craft requirements, and it's incredibly difficult to balance out, and it takes a long time to build. Well, I guess depending on how you build it. Mostly it just takes forever to balance it out. That's the main problem. Yeah, I don't like that meta. I mean, it's really challenging, as it should be. We should have challenging metas. But balancing that one out is really hard, especially without NFTs. I have a video for it for the last competition. I was rewatching it yesterday too, because I'm like, what did I say about this one? One of the, let me see. One of the funny comments, I put this on my Discord too. At the beginning of that video, I said, and by the end of this, you'll probably make up your mind whether or not you're gonna do stack boxes or you're gonna do something else. Because it's true, that's what you're gonna wonder after you hear everything that I had to say about stack boxes, because there's so much going on, and it's just a pain to balance it out. But yeah, if you're wondering how to do stack boxes, I already have a video out for it. I'm honestly not sure if I'm even gonna make another build showcase for stack box or whether it'll even be done. Dini, how many Common Ground World guilds would the dub community have? We have several people with nodes, and the idea is to have all of those people create a group, and we're gonna fill them up as much as we can. I heard the limit is gonna be 20 members, so 20 members per group. I'm sure we can make as many groups as we need to for all of the people in the dub guild for Common Ground World. I bet Sushi Boats has 20 total items, Stack Box has 24. It's pretty close. I don't think that's right though, Ives. Are you sure that's right? What are you saying as total items? Unique items? Like completely different? Because Stack Box has so many different items. The build's a little bit of everything. Joe, I bought a node also. Oh, sweet. I'm trying to keep a spreadsheet of everybody who has a node. I don't think I have everybody on there, though. Pretty sure I'm missing some people. Oh, I'm still planning to get a node, by the way. Yes, I haven't gotten one because I don't feel like right now I absolutely need to get one, but as soon as guilds come out, I think a few people will pick up nodes. Not very many, but like I think some people have been waiting for it too. Yeah, I'll pick up a node because I do want to start one of the guild groups. For that competition, the stack box one, what we'll end up doing more than likely is we'll have somebody create a group for the most competitive players in the dub guild, and then another group for the second most competitive players, and so on and so forth. But whenever there's not like a serious guild competition going on, we will probably have different groups. My intention is to create a guild group for people that want to borrow my NFTs, but I will prioritize members who are supporters of the channel, who support me with Patreon or YouTube membership. That way they'll have, you know, more priority on borrowing my NFTs in the guild. Yeah, send me a direct message, Joe. 5 visits, counting every single thing like crude oil and all. Really? Sounds like more than 24 though, but okay. Dope Rich, can I join the guild just for the tag? Sure thing, but send me a direct message with the name you use in game as well, so I can note that down. Also, that's all the items required for a stack box, huh? So you're saying it's only a little bit more difficult than sushi boats. I feel like it's a little different though, because there's more issues with balancing. So when you think about it, like sushi boats, look, I was able to do 70-ish per hour without NFTs. But whenever I do... Oh yeah, this is the... Yeah. This is the April Fool's one, by the way. That makes sense. This isn't the real stack box. We're looking at the April Fool's stack box. The joke gift parcel. So this information's incorrect. But also what I was saying is the balancing. So there has to be more items involved in stack boxes. The balancing is much more difficult for stack box, to the point where you only make like 1 or maybe 2 per hour without NFTs at least. Versus sushi boats, you can make like 70 per hour without NFTs. You can actually make more than that. But yeah, it's a huge difference in the production rate that kind of gives you an idea of how much more difficult it is. Yeah, there's really good information I shared on that one Stackbox build showcase video I made 10 months ago. Which I can bring it up here as well. Oh, I had it on the Discord. I could have just clicked on it. But... Townstar Stackbox. Yeah, and there's other people that made videos on it as well, so you can also watch theirs for idea or different ideas on how to do it. But I will show mine. Not the highest quality, but there we go. It was a stack box build I made 10 months ago. Yeah, 10 months ago. Little bit of everything. I explained how I had certain things the way they are. I actually don't even know if we'll get an oil seep for the stack box guild competition. It would be... Oh, damn. It would be insane if we did it. But yeah, I shared some tips on that video on like what I was doing with the chromium limestone production, how I balance wood and lumber and stuff like that. No NFT, I mean, it's a little bit of everything, as you can see. But yeah, I mean, that competition's like 4 weeks away, right? But if you were wondering on how to do stack boxes already, I would take a look at that, because to be honest, I'm not decided if I am going to make a build showcase for stack boxes or not. Ibis says it looks like the real stack box has 55 items. Yeah, that sounds more like it. 55 items, almost triple what Sushi Boats has. Oh, I'm falling. Oh damn, Herbs, you're at 100. Cutting it close. Dragon Knight asked me this in our guild chat, but he's wondering what's the safe rate for top 100 in pillow competition. I don't think I could give a proper number for that. I would have to do more testing to figure that out. I know some people like use calculators to figure out a decent rate, but Not exactly sure. If I were to throw out a number right now, I'd probably say close to like 100 per hour. But right now, I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, like 100 throw pillows per hour for top 100, maybe. But I'm not completely sure right now. Yeah, Stackbox is nuts. Weekly AMA Tyrell. I took some notes. I don't take notes on like the meta information anymore because Farmer Michelle shares that now, which is great. Same thing with the sell info. I don't take notes on that because it gets shared on Thursdays. So that information's already out. I only have info for guild system being tested by QA, light paper stuck between legal and leadership, and the price of the green forges. I'm going to go ahead and share that on the Discord now. I didn't take any other notes other than that. Nothing else seemed like new, at least. So real quick. Ariel Orada, I'm gonna finish just under 100. I am at 105. Ah, damn. Close. Kenny, how much is a node and how do you buy one? It's a good question. Right, I think right now the best way to buy them would be through NFT Harbor, since a lot of people listed theirs on there. They listed their nodes. How much is a node? Well, for the cheapest you can buy it for. So let's do... Let me just search up node. I know there's a category for it. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. Some people are selling big old bundles of nodes. The cheapest one should show up at the top. So right now, we got somebody selling it. See, I could probably put a bid on that too. They probably won't accept it though. And last one sold for 116 bucks. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, so right now it costs anywhere between $115 and $150, I would say. Seems well that's the price they've been selling for. If you do get a node, you are going to have to run the node somehow. So you'll need a what do you call them? VPS? Is that right? Or you can run it on your computer. I actually don't know too much about that, to be honest. I don't own any nodes for anything. I could probably create a bid. I'd be beating this guy by like 50 Gala. It's kind of rude of me to do this, but like, say I wanted to make a bid on this, right? So feel free to outbid me. I would enter the bid price, I believe. So 50 Gala more than this dude. Let's just do 1 day. And create a bid. Gala chain. I believe that's right. Hopefully I didn't mess up here. But yeah, I posted a bid. Let me refresh this. And there we go. My bid's right there. Dubstep Raw, 2600 Gala, $121 worth. Then I would have to see if they accept it or not. But yeah, best way to buy a node right now would be through NFT Harbor. To Tweets, I would be scared if they decide to do a canned tuna and put it in the sack box. Don't give them ideas. Joe, I'm running my node on my PC simply to set it up. Okay. You have to have your PC on all the time, Joe? Dini, what would be the benefit of having a node? Right now, the only benefit is you get 1 dirt per day, you know, which will eventually convert to soil. We don't know the value of dirt because it's not tradable and it has no utility as of this moment. It will have utility in the future. The other benefit is, you know, those free NFTs that we get every month for playing every day? Like you can get a common storage and a rare storage if you play at least 25 days out of the month and you do at least 75 trades. Well, there's also an uncommon storage if you run your node for a certain amount of days of the month. I forget the exact number of days you have to run it. The storage won't be worth much, to be honest, but that's another perk, just to mention it. And then the other perk will be, you know, you'll be able to start a guild group, as I call them, in the game. Once that comes out, since it's not available in game yet. But it sounds like it'll come out soon. And it does sound like eventually they'll be able to merge the nodes. That way you only have to run one instead of like 20. At least that's what it sounds like. I'll give this person 2 weeks. Ariel says, are the nodes going to be earning town point or dirt in the future? They will earn dirt until the soil token comes out. Then they will earn soil. They don't earn town points. Isn't like an actual data. How do I explain this? The only purpose of town points is that they convert to dirt or soil once that comes out the following day. That is the only purpose of town points. You will not see town points in your Gala games inventory. You will only ever see town points in game. So nodes don't give you town points. The Green Porch sale should happen the first week of May Mayhem. Alright. Yeah, I made a quick announcement of the notes I took. Bayes, how many players do you think competing this week? I passed this time trouble meta. I still want to say 1,500. I just don't know how many of them really tried. Leaderboard shows 1,800, but there's always people who load up and don't do anything. And this isn't going to give me accurate numbers. I would say 1,500 people at least somewhat tried, but maybe some of them are brand new and they don't know how to play. So it shouldn't be too hard to actually have ranked in the top 1,200. Because I know some people just are going to put in as much effort to finish this build. Like maybe they skip this competition. Or there's just people who made mistakes and they weren't able to finish the build. But if I had the rough estimate, I would still say 1,500 players are competing in these competitions. I don't know if I'll see the same numbers in that mirror meta, seeing as only the top 500 will get rewards. I know they want to give out these turkey NFTs to people who sell at least 10 mirrors, right? But I don't know how many people that would convince. Maybe, you know, they'll at least play for a couple hours just to sell 10 mirrors and just log out, but who knows, right? I would say maybe only like the top 600 or so people would compete. Probably only people with NFTs for that competition. Hey now, surprise not, more info on Mayhem. Seems like prices are going to be shy of last year for sure. That's what it sounds like so far. It does seem like they're still deciding, or they just want it to get approved. It seems like it takes forever to get anything approved. I don't know what's going on with their legal team or anything. What is mirror prize? I missed completely. We don't actually know what the oh, you mean what I just talked about? So if you don't make it to top 500, since only top 500 will get Gala in the mirror meta, if you don't get top 500 but you sell at least 10 mirrors, they will give you a turkey skin or Thanksgiving skin. It's the same thing. And what that does is it changes the cosmetic appearance of your chickens, and it also reduces the craft time of eggs in the chicken coop by 1 second, which probably won't make a difference at all. It's mostly just a cosmetic feature. That NFT is worth like $10 or $5 when it was on sale, so it doesn't really have that much value. It's not like really a great reward or anything. Probably worse than effect cards that they give out. No free lunch. Legal team is a chat bot. I mean, they don't need. I don't think they even respond. Crabs Crypto, what's up, Crabs? Just inside top 800, finishing dub build about 12 hours late. What's 12 hours late? What, did it take you like 36 hours to finish it or what? Time to shear some sheeps because I'm short on wool. Y'all see y'all around. See you later. Hey now. Yeah, you're welcome. Competition ends in like 10 minutes. If you have any questions, let me know, or anything you want to know. I think I talked about everything that I need to. No, I can't think of any other info that I've heard of. Yeah, and pillows seems, you know, pretty easy. That's good. I would think with the NFTs I have, I can manage to get top 50. This would probably be a competition where Sparky would, you know, be helpful, but I don't have it. I still don't think the utility is like that great for it. But, you know, I guess it would be helpful for this next competition. Oh, the turkey, the pilgrim turkey statue, that NFT is huge for this next competition, actually, because you're going to need a bunch of ATVs. That's going to save you a lot of ATV space. Okay, actually, you're only going to need a bunch of ATVs if you all have a wheat stand. If you're going to use meadows, you probably won't need that many ATVs. You're just going to need a lot of meadows. So this competition would be a big gap between people who have a wheat stand and people who don't. And then maybe another gap for people who have the pilgrim turkey statue. 24 hours. That's not bad. Dini, does Thanksgiving chicken skin stack? I already have one. No, you can only apply one at a time. It doesn't stack. Could have finished in 12 if I stayed awake and did better. Yeah, true. Stayed awake 12 hours straight to finish the build. I mean, it's more work. Let me actually check if they still have the turkey statue. Oh yeah, there's still plenty of them. I was talking about this one in case you were wondering. This will be one of the important NFTs that top players will want to have after a wheat stand, which a wheat stand will be more important. You know, I mean, there's several important ones. The Grain Blaster, Great Woodlands, Garment Specialist. I could go on and on. Also, for the build showcases, I kind of stopped talking about all the NFTs that could be helpful for the competitions because I know some people ask me to do that because they want to know, but it feels very repetitive in my opinion. A lot of the... It would make more sense if I dedicated a video just to talk about the top NFTs again, like I had with the top 10 NFTs. It feels repetitive to keep mentioning the Miranda skins, the enchanted ornaments, the Great Woodlands. You know, most of these NFTs that you will definitely use every single competition. Just feels repetitive mentioning them again and again on every build showcase, and it also makes the video longer than it has to be. So I don't know if I will continue to talk about all NFTs that would be useful in every single, you know, build that I share. Joe, zones and spookies are helpful. I agree with the haunted zones. Yeah, I was messing around with those on my practice build too, because it makes the sheep move faster. You say spookies? What exactly do you mean by spookies, Joe? Is there something else I'm missing? What do you mean by spookies? You said zones, that's haunted maze zones, but what do you mean by spookies? B-Rob, oh wow, I thought there was only one cotton stand and there's actually 10. There's a couple of cotton stands, it's just... They're incredibly expensive. And they're not worth it, in my opinion. Perhaps Crypto maybe just mentioned the meta NFTs real quick. It's a possibility. If I dedicated less than like a minute mentioning them, yeah. Most of the time it would be like wheat stand, but yeah, it depends on the meta. But crabs, you know, when I talk about like jewelry, there's a lot of meta specific NFTs for jewelry. At least it feels that way. I have a spooky item speed fabric workers. That is true, yeah. I didn't think about that. I guess if you have a lot of empty spots to spare. I'll have to keep that in mind whenever I work on my own personal build. Yeah, just for the weavers. Doesn't sound that helpful, but who knows. Just use the medieval tavern instead. Yeah, the mazes will speed up the sheep. I think that's fine. The sheep move slower. I guess it just depends on how you have the whole build set up, but yeah. The upside dog will separate the top builds. Yeah, maybe. That or the tavern. I think the tavern is just better overall. Even though the dog does have more utility for this pillow meta. I was not sure I'll use the spooky stuff either. Might need that space for other things. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. I guess it just depends on the layout. I might use the zones because the sheep do move really slowly. And they, I mean, the sheep have to make 8 trips the fabric plant workers have to make 6 strips. But yeah, depends on the layout. You probably will need more sheep pens than you need fabric workers. Who knows? I'm not gonna overthink that. The sheep are going to be close to the troughs. Well, depending on your setup, there's a lot of sheep though. You're also probably going to have the fabric plants close to the silo or the storehouse. You could also have the art and decor shop close to the silo, so yeah, depends on layout. Juxie says maybe it's a good time to buy the dog dub. I feel like for the price of $500, there's just not enough utility for it. If it was like 300, sure. The same price as the tavern, then yeah, maybe. E-Rob, save 3 spots and just put the spooky go around for 7% if you have space for it. Yeah, I mean, if you have like an extra spot for it at the end, sure. Just for the 7% movement speed for the weavers. Like if you happen to have one too many trees or one too many cotton fields. Or just an empty spot in some weird place. It's hard to get them all close when you need so many. Yeah, that's true. And look at that, I'm actually dropping. I'm getting like close to not being top 100. Well, by the looks of it, I'm glad I made those changes to get 188 sushi boats, because if I didn't make those changes, I don't think I even would have gotten top 100. Because yeah, I'm kind of like close to not being top 100. Wow. I gotta ask Herps what his production rate is, or ED logs. I wonder what their production rates are. Yeah. I mean, I'm fine with this one. Fine. This build's a lot more work than some of the other ones I've done. No free lunch, good game all. Got to go. Thanks, Rod. See you on the next one for sure. Thanks for hanging out. No free lunch, and great job on the top 25. Krabs says they trying to use the dub brand likeness to sell for $200 more. No, if they would have done that, they would have called it Dubstep Dog. Oh gosh, that would suck, huh? It reminds me of the time when they came out with the Crystal Sanctum, right? And K Sarah at the time mentioned well, you guys see Dubstep Rod do that bottle rush? Well, now you guys can do it too with the Crystal Sanctum. Like he was trying to relate to what the setup I do all the time. I wonder if that got any people hooked. Maybe. Crystal Sanctum is actually like a semi-popular NFT because of the passive limestone and chromium. Actually, I think it did sell out on the store. Wonder how much they're gonna charge for those once they go back on sale. Competition's about to end in a minute. Oh yeah, the Crystal Sanctum is sold out. I don't remember the exact price, but it was high. 14,230 Gala. Let me calculate that real quick. Right? I think it's like $650 for the Crystal Sanctum. That's what they sold it for. I'm actually wondering what people are selling it for now. Oh, Asher says $625 for Crystal Sanctum. Okay, yeah, that might be right. So let's say $625, right? Right? Competition has ended. Good game, everyone. Hope you did well. Hope you had fun making sushi boats. Let me take a look at this. Somebody selling it for 1,000. What did it actually sell for? 778 2 months ago. Not much trade activity on this, so I can't really gauge what the secondary market value is on there. Maybe if I check OpenSea. And I don't have that NFT either. And B-Rob's guessing 1,200 since there's only 100 more. Asher says the same thing. You guys are gonna make it happen, 1,200. I doubt it, but who am I kidding? Maybe. Let me check OpenSea real quick while I'm waiting for that to load. Highest offer 700. I know who that is. About 700. 700. About 900. 900. Honestly, the secondary market value hasn't really improved that much unless most of the trades are happening peer-to-peer and we just can't see them. Yeah, so daily challenges will be on the events tab, and there's going to be like another one that says daily challenge or something. And it'll reset every day. Go, 89th place. Made it. Nice. Ikwan, hello. And he says thanks. See you next time. For sure. Appreciate you stopping by. I'm going to load up Common Ground mode, and that's going to be it. On casual, I'm not going to show you casual, but I was practicing my personal, somewhat practicing my personal setup for pillows. I was trying to get an idea of how much cotton and wool I can make, although I didn't get a good chance to finish that. This shouldn't take too long. I loaded it up yesterday afternoon, I think. Yeah, I still don't really have a good idea of what the pillow production rate is going to be for no NFT or even for my personal build. I'll figure that out once I'm like messing around with buildings. I was making enough for like 120 pillows for my personal build, but I wasn't anywhere near done. So a lot of balancing still needs to be done on that. It's not too difficult though, because it's just making a lot of the same product. Dini, see you later. Thank you. They say enjoy the weekend for sure. Crypto Nerd, what's up? Any idea on the new price for Green Forges? Oh yeah, so I just announced this on a Discord. It was announced during Town Hall, Crypto Nerd. Green Forges will be $175 each. So we know the price for sure now. Adetomiwa, hello. I tried rank 1163, joining later 24 hours, and finishing the build 4 hours ago following your template. Wow, you just finished it and you still made it to top 1200. That's actually pretty good. Nice. Even though you had a late start and took you a while to finish it, still made it in the price reward pool. Bayes, congrats Dub. See you later. Thanks for the stream. Always nice to listen to you. Thank you so much, Bayes. See you later. To tweets, Nacho didn't was top 1. He was more than 400. Oh, actually, I didn't check that. Who was first place? I thought Nacho was first place, and then Madness Poison was second. It's taking a while to load, but it'll only take a few minutes. ZBI? Oh, okay. He took first place, huh? So I think for today, I'm gonna work on my personal build. I don't know if I'm gonna finish it, but I'll keep working on that for a little while. And later tonight, for any of you who play Eternal Paradox, I'm sure you know this, but the third conquest, that big war, is happening later tonight in a couple hours. So I'm mostly gonna be prepping for that. Somebody accepted that offer on that town hall that I showed a little while ago. That I showed for that example. So I did show this earlier, but what you would do is you click on this, so it copies the address, right? And then you pay whatever Gala it tells you to pay. That's the 0.5%. And you would send it to that address, and it takes like a minute or two for it to register. After it registers, you would click refresh status. And then the next step would be to send that NFT to that same wallet. That's an escrow wallet. But you probably shouldn't send it until it actually says it received the fee. You know, I think somebody bought this real quick because they saw me do it on stream and they saw that it was a number 3 town hall and they're like, damn, I gotta have the number 3 one. I probably should have increased the price on this one. But there you go, you can have it. Town hall number 3. I still have the town hall number 2. I mean, they all do the same thing, but maybe it's more valuable because it's a nice number. I didn't manage to get the number 1 though. I tried to buy it as soon as I could, but somebody beat me to it. But yeah, you always want to double check if you happen to have multiple of the NFT that you send the correct number, because that does matter. But yeah, I would send this one, and after a while, refresh the status, and it would show that I sent it. Let's sell these off real quick. Yeah, anyone have any last minute questions or anything they want to talk about? Well, I'm glad this next one will be more chill and easier to do than Sushi Boats, at least. Did make some more progress to this. I bought more warehouses here. Probably another year before I clear all these styles. I love, and the cash boost leads to the meta. Yeah, it actually makes sense. The cash boost makes sense for once. What do you think would be a good amount of green forces to get for Gold Rush? It depends on if you already have NFTs for it, but assuming you don't, 2 or 3 green forges will help you out a lot, in my opinion, even if you don't have any other NFTs related to it. If you have a pot of gold, I mean, the more the merrier, up to a max of 8. I mean, it's a lot of money, right? 8 green forges at $175 each, that is a lot. So, I mean, if you think it's worth it, go for it. But I guess to give you a number 2 or 3 is fine. On the low scale. On the low scale, yeah, 2 or 3. Tario asks, why are you playing the common ground mode? Are they any airdrop going to be made? Tario, I'm just making progress on this. Honestly, there's no real reason to play this. But I'm like, hell, might as well. For the fun of it, try to clear this out. I'd love it if they do some kind of reward for this, but we just don't know. Right? It doesn't sound like that's something Gala would do, to be honest. Put out a reward for people who kept progressing on this. This mode is kind of dead, but like I'll still keep trying to progress it. Once I clear everything, if that happens one day, I guess I'll keep making cash on this. Who knows? For me, it's not that hard, right? I can make a bunch of money. Part of the reason I am doing this is because I can make the bottles. Not many people can do the bottle rush, right? So this makes a lot of money, and this makes it much easier to even clear all this. So maybe I won't be the first one to clear everything, but I'll be one of the first. I don't actually check this like every 2 days or so. Sometimes I go 3 or 4 days without checking it, and my warehouses have been full for a while. So I know I'm not the one that's made the most progress. There's no way. But yeah, thanks, Mariana. You have a great weekend as well. If they only care about the money, I guess that's business, yeah. How is the fair price for the Miranda skin set? Last I checked, it's like around $100 to $150, okay? That was last I checked. I don't know if it's changed since then. Build the stack box build in common ground mode? Yeah, I don't think that's ever gonna happen to Tweez. Why would I put myself through that suffering? It's probably already enough suffering that I'm going in there selling bottles for who knows what reason. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Appreciate everybody hanging out. Hopefully I was able to help you. Hopefully I'm able to continue to help you with the videos I make and the build showcases. Appreciate your support as always, everyone. Have a great weekend and see you later. Bye-bye.